Mr. Rahul PraQ. He's an engineer by profession and a trainer by heart. He wants to help. He's passionate about helping young minds to get bigger perspective about life and think bigger. He's a grow rich coach aiming to enlighten his community to grow rich. So let us all get together and welcome Mr. Rahul PraQ, where he'll be sharing with us his insight about how one can grow rich with his tips and tools and techniques. So over to you, Mr. Rahul. Please go ahead.
Good evening all. Thanks for inviting me and having me on this platform, Master PraQ. And it's really honor to be here and being with like my family members and some senior people like Vijay sir, Sushant sir, Karnal Aditya. Yes, and the aspiring new talents, Rajvi and all others. So thank you all. And today what we are going to discuss is about your holistic growth. So Grow Rich is definitely inspired by Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, but it's not limited to some certain 13 topics. It's a lot of things are there, and Grow Rich is about your life holistic approach towards life growth. And yes, so we will discuss few of things because there are a lot of things we will discuss in this session. Few of the things out of that. And to start with, what is the agenda today is importance of know yourself. Yeah, it's like, finding, basically it is towards finding your passion. So for that, knowing yourself is very important. So we will touch upon those things. Designing your life around your purpose or your passion. That is the way to happiness. There are many ways to happiness. We are happiness being, you can say. But there are one way is to work around or design your life around your purpose. So that is one of the things we will discuss. And yes, third thing is about grow rich, and it is richness about your wealth also, because wealth is very important factor. After all, it's even like you decide to be like completely stay away and enjoy life, you need certain amount of wealth or some amount of wealth, and wealth is good. It is not there is nothing bad in that. So yes, we will discuss about those things. Grow rich, what is the holistic approach? Okay, so I'm going for the we will discuss about those things. So yeah, why know yourself? Why it is important? It's like, yeah, it is. Many people think like, yeah, I know myself better, and I know my my things, what I like, what I don't like. But knowing yourself in depth is very important. So what do you get from that? It's like, why it is so important? What are the benefits apart from like knowing your passion and working around that? There are a lot of other things also. Like, you discover yourself. By discovering yourself, you come to know few things you don't know about yourself. Means like, cautiously, when you start working on knowing yourself, you will come to know about many things you don't know about yourself. And that is my experience. It's like I was completely into engineering field, doing playing with the robots, machines, and lot of other things, all of and especially I'm production engineer, nothing near to like developing software or something like that. I was totally into the playing with the machines and robots, tools, and all those things. Cars, especially, I spent 15 years into the automotive field, so I was totally into that. But a few years back, I started knowing, is this I'm made up of for this? Is this my purpose? And then I started working on those things, and I realized like connecting with people is the kind of my things, or that is the my thing. And maybe that is the reason I'm here right now. It's like otherwise I could have doing something else, learning about robots, because next week I have a big session about robotics and design thinking and all those things. But I'm right now, Saturday evening, I'm here and talking to you about knowing yourself. So yes, and thanks all of you for being here to know yourself. So yeah, that is the thing. Means like you don't know. Still cautiously you working on knowing yourself and exploring different things about getting, means like there might be few things which are back of your mind. You know about that I like these things, but when you start seeing them like with different perspective, with different eye, with some experimentation, you will come to know that it's, yeah, this can be my field, I can work on this areas also. So, and that's what I'm doing, I'm living that life, what I'm talking, I'm living that life. So yes, so that is one of the thing. Apart from that is no, where your moods, attitudes, belief begin, and what other people stop. So first thing is know, by knowing yourself, you will know your moods. Means like when you get upset, when your energies are high, what changes your attitude, when they changes. Means like sometimes you are very fascinated or interested in something. Say you started liking some kind of songs, or like say some kind of art. Once you start doing that, then after some time you lose the interest in that. There might be many reasons. Maybe you are not, it is not made for you, or you are not good into that. But just you, when you started doing that particular thing, say uh, doing some, watching some kind of sports, just because your friend circle is interested in that, you started doing that. But when you started doing it alone and without any specific company, you will lose the interest in that particular thing. So that is the thing about, like, when your attitude changes, or what are your attitudes, those are the things to know. uh, uh, those are the areas where you need to watch yourself, and that defines your purpose. Basically, why the main purpose of know yourself is finding your purpose, finding your passion. And on that journey you need to go through this all these things, knowing your moods, what changes your moods when your moods are high, what is your productive time. uh, Many people are like think like I prefer sleeping late and in the night, but I don't prefer waking up early. That is not my thing. But if you start exploring, waking up early, doing things, maybe that you will discover this is the my productive time. And that I have seen that happening with many people. Like, नहीं यार, मुझे सुबह जल्दी उठना नहीं होता है, आई कैन नॉट डू दैट. मुझे रात को कितने भी देर सोने को बोलो, आई कैन, मतलब कितने भी देर जगने के लिए बोलो, 1 बजे 2 बजे तक मैं कर सकता हूँ. बट नो, मुझे सुबह उठने को मत बोलो. But when they started waking up early, doing some like me time, taking out some me time, exercising and all those things, they like, it is eureka moment for them. Yes, now I feel better, now my life is better. So that is the things about finding your passion, or on the way to the passion. So these are the things about knowing yourself better. So how to do that is discover, means like experimentation. And few like wise people always told life is nothing but discovering yourself. So in that you need to go through your moods, check your moods, look yourself. Maybe sometimes you need to take notes also. Writing diary is one of the good thing about knowing yourself. Again, your beliefs, your belief about maybe about your country, about your area, about your company might be different. There might be default which are inspired by uh, your company, your means like your friends and all those things. But you start cautiously observing that, that might change, literally change. Like if you uh, take my example, I was not very much about talking about India, or not very much serious about, or not very much proud about India. maybe 5 years back. But now, if you ask me to talk about India, I can talk 1 or 2 hours. And that's the thing when I change my perspective. Basically, when I've been out of India for quite a long duration, then I discovered there is something special about India. So that is the thing. When I change company, I change location or change the people around me or the circumstances around me, I came to know about me. And that is the one of the thing about when you can feel. Many people tell me about, like, when I talk about India or Indian economy, my energy level is different. So yeah, so that was hidden into me. And next thing is um finding yourself. Yeah, many people, if you take go on the spiritual way also, we are lost. Many people say that, means like the gurus or something, if you follow them, we are all lost, means like we do the things very much unconsciously. That is the fact. But when you start cautiously doing finding your purpose or knowing yourself, purpose is like maybe next step, but before that, if you start knowing your moods and all that attitudes, your what you really want to do in life, on that path you will find yourself. And that is the best thing. Maybe that is the only thing you need to do in life. Find yourself and everything will be fine. It's like you will get your purpose, and almost other things will happen in your life without much of resistance. I'm not saying you will not face any problems or something like that, but the flow of doing things will change, and that is the way to happiness, I will say. So yes, this is about knowing yourself. And like as I said, this is a journey. It's not like a destination. You will you will work for 1 year, and one day you will find yourself, and that's it, done. Now I will be happy and all that. But this is the journey. And how to, means like how to work on those areas, means like what is the tools, or what is the process. Yes, process. What is the process to find yourself or know yourself? So you can take reference from past, what you liked. You really need to sit down maybe with your parents, or like your who knows you from the past very well, and ask them the questions. And what exactly inspired, what you used to like into the past or your childhood, what used to fascinate you, what was your plans, what you used to say, like when someone asks you tumhe kya banna hai. So there was some default answers, or some answers were there, and they are not just random, some किसी ने बोल दिया and वही आपने repeat किया. It's not like that. Sometimes there is a hint into that, and there are a lot of hints hidden into your past. If you go into depth, you try to go and ask the questions, try to analyze that data. Past will give very good data, literally. So try to go into that, literally write down the things, ask the questions to your parents. They are the best people to give you the guidance about what you used to fascinate you. So that is a very good area where you can focus, means like get some answers, get the data. Data is very important for any process, you know that. So you will get a lot of positive insights from your past only. So past is very important. It's like it's not past is not lost. It is still there. It is there. It is there to guide you. It's not for the only. There should not be only bad memories and everything is there. There might be some like good things that will guide you to your future life. Again, next thing where you can find a lot of things is present. You are here for the reason. Even I'm here for some reason. Presently, at this moment, when 3rd July at this time, I'm here because there is some reason. It's like there is something in me that is brought me here, right? All agree with that. That's the maybe that passion to like talk to people, connect with people, share my knowledge with them, and that's why I'm here. and the present will guide you a lot. Present can guide you because you can check where are you. You are not here by accident. And I'm not talking about just about this webinar, like where are you, in what field are you. There were some past decisions, and that's why you are in this particular career. Suppose someone is in softwares, someone is in like working with some back office company. So there was a reason for that brought it to this particular areas, and that will guide you. So you can analyze that data also. What is the reason I choose this career? What is the reason I choose this kind of field? And that will means like give you a lot of clarity about yourself and future. Yeah. Uh, Definitely, that will give you some kind of like a directions. Future will guide you, give you lot of directions, like where you want to go. So if you are like a leader, or if you are like having a vision of helping people, people will follow you on the basis of where are you going, not from where are you coming from. Maybe so there is like you have faced lot of problem, lot of failures in particular field, but that failures or that experiences from that failure will make the leader in that particular field, can make you the particular field. So that is the thing. Future and plans for the futures, where are you going, and what are your plans for, like say for next 10 years, 5 years, 3 years. That will define a lot of about yourself. So these are the things. Past, present, futures can give you a lot of data, and from that you will know. Means like if you want to like want lot of money, or we can take example of you want to help lot of people in their lives in particular area. So yes, you cannot miss like if you have certain capabilities. Suppose you are good in the finances, with the numbers, so you can definitely guide in that area. So that is your thing. But if it is not into you, you are not good with the numbers, and suppose like finances, you don't like that, you can't guide people, right? So once you know what I'm good at, what I can do better, then only you can plan your future. And so these are the things. Knowing yourself, lot of things can you collect from past. You can focus on lot of on present things, and you can plan your future. Okay, so we'll discuss that into the detail. Okay, so there are some discussions going on, and thank you, Abaji, for some insights. So yes, so now the next thing is like once you know yourself, and that will take time. It's not like maybe few people get the answer within few hours. I've seen the people in webinars that like I attended this webinar or this program, and within like I got the clue, like mujhe abhi ye karna hai. I like that one, that thing. Best example is if you know Arnold. So Arnold was like always dreaming about going to America, and he was not from America basically. He's from Austria, and he never liked that his country. So that is one of the example. But he just wanted to go from Austria to America, where somewhere he seen the on movies or some like in his childhood, obviously, or when he was in teenage, he's seen some like movies or some videos and something like, and he got very fascinated with the some whatever he's seen into the movies, and he compared that to obviously with his local areas. He was from small town. He's not from big country even. And from that he realized like I think he just went from one video, and that too he realized like he decided to go to US or America. once he been there, then what happened is like even he was not clear. Like I want to go America. I don't want to stay here. That was his main thing. Main plan was like don't want to stay here in Austria. So he left the Austria, been to the America, and within few days, when struggling or whatever he's doing, he's seen one of the person. I forgot the name right now, but who is doing the same bodybuilding? He's doing the movies and all of those things, and seeing just once him, seen him in like one of the event, and on that spot he decided I want to do exactly similar thing, because the person he saw was the same person, means like was doing the bodybuilding. He's presenting like Mr. Preparing for Mr. Universe, and he was doing the movies also, and he got that eureka moment, Arnold, and he replicated, or he done almost similar things what his, like you can say, icon or whatever he was aspiring to do. And he did the almost similar things, maybe on bigger canvas, or like he did the bigger movies than that. But yes, at what I'm trying to say is, at one moment you will get the eureka moment, or that will take some time. Maybe sometimes it takes years to find your purpose, but once you find it, it is worth to follow that your purpose. So that is one of the thing. And now once you decided, figured out your purpose, how to design and why to design. First thing, why to design? Because we are on the path to be more fulfilled life, more holistic growth. And for that, we need to, best thing is to design your life around your purpose, instead of dragging yourself around some 9 to 5 job, or dragging yourself around which you don't like, or dragging or doing things which are not your thing. So it's better to find your purpose. Maybe that is your maybe you are good in art, but art will not directly provide you the money or whatever you want, or the wealth you want. You need to design life around that. Design means like you need to give enough time, or your energy must be going more into your purpose, towards your purpose, and you should earn from that also. That is one of the things, and we will discuss in next slides of it, definitely. But the thing is, like, you need to design. Literally, I'm using design means like there are a lot of things, lot of consideration into that. How to do that? There might be many tools, and there are a lot of people now I can see here. They can guide us, but maybe in the different session. So how to do that now? So first of all, once you clear, not very much clear, maybe that eureka moment may be far away from the current situation, but you might find, like, instead of one purpose or one or two things you are good, you want to do, or your purpose related, you may get like a list of say 25 or say 10, 15, 20 things you think I want to do this, like spending more time with your family, or working on your art, or working on your inner thing, maybe guiding people or something like that. So when you have good number of list of the things you want to do, you can go with those list and select 2 or 3, not more than that. Better is one per task only, but if it is not always possible, for because we are in not we need to balance a lot of things. So find out 2 or 3 things, highest priority things, and that is one of the thing the most rich people, or most people who are successful in their life, they are either cautiously or maybe unconsciously, they work only on their priority things, highest priority goals. So maybe we will discuss about in that process how we will do. We'll take example also. So find out the highest priority task of yourself, and start working around that. That is one of the things you can do. We'll see that into detail. And in the process, you need to do something daily. This is like a way to happiness, you can say. Yes, do something daily which gives you happiness. That might be exercising. Sometimes people feel better when they exercise, or they when they go into the friends, they when they are with the friends, or when they are with the family. They spend quality time, quality discussions, one-to-one discussions sometimes with some people, or talking with your mentor. That can be anything. Do something daily which gives you happiness. Or there might be some thumb rules, like spend at least 33% of your time or energy onto the things which gives you happiness. Might be reading books. That is the best thing you can do to yourself. So do that daily. Apart from that, do something monthly which takes you towards dream life. So yeah, here setting bigger goals are very important. You going to say, I want, my biggest goal is to visit London or settle in London. Might not be the biggest goal. You need some bigger goal which might be bigger, means like they should scare you. That big goals, and that will when once you set that big goal, then you can plan them like yearly, monthly. We will discuss into the next slides, obviously. From that, you can choose like how to do monthly goals and what to do monthly to go towards your dream life. And again, do something yearly which makes you fulfilled. So when I'm talking about monthly goals or monthly things, that might be some material aspect into that. Like as I said, from here to I want one like a good big house and my family around that and my good business. So that we need to evaluate it monthly. But like when you are thinking about abundance, there will be no need to worry about money, or like I'm helping a lot of people, something like that. For that you need like a bigger perspective, bigger goals, or bigger horizon. And that in that case, yearly goals we can set. So again, we will see that on the next thing. So what are the things? This is like a, you can say the list. These may not applicable to all, or these are the things not for everyone, but most of them you can work on that. So in wealth area, as I said, wealth is important because that fuels everything. If you are like if you want to help people, first thing you need something on your plate, right? That is the thing. If you made to help people, for that you need something in your hand, and mostly that is for that you need a wealth. I'm just giving example. Wealth is fueling everything. Means like if you're talking about health, you need wealth or some kind of money. Even you want to work on mindset, maybe you need to attend a lot of webinars, you need to visit a lot of people, you need to visit a lot of areas, or means like you need to travel for that, or anything like networking. Again, maybe networking do not need that much of wealth, but what I'm saying is wealth is important because it fuels a lot of areas of your life, career, and a lot of things. So basically what wealth can do is, yeah, pay yourself first. Maybe that is saving or investing towards your areas. Then this is very micro. You can say uh, 6 months of cash buffers and all that. That we will discuss into next, because that is part of Grow Rich anyway. And so, but basically, just go. We are going with just bullet points like wealth, how wealth is important, and so you need to plan it on bigger perspective, and plan it for daily, and like how you are achieving towards that. Wisdom, yes, wisdom is important. Means like wisdom is not, cannot be a goal, but it's like a operating system of yours, operating system of your life. So in that, how to achieve that? There must be some points, bullet points, or there must be some process, or there must be some tools. So study the masters. Yes, there might be some of your inspirations. So can someone, or whoever possible, just chat or send who are your masters or who are your inspiration. That will be a very good list we can get. Just type in who are your masters or inspirations. Basically, this is the leader I follow or I listen to him. I admire him. I like to see some names or some list. We will go through that, but apart from that, research topics, yes, what inspires you? Whatever you find from your purpose, when you started knowing yourself. Okay, Steve Jobs, Amitabh Bachchan, yeah. So study the master. So even Amitabh Bachchan, Steve Jobs is, yeah, obviously icon, but some Bollywood celebrity. Why to study him? There might be lot of things. Like one of the things we can learn from Amitabh Bachchan is he's always on time. He's never get late. That's what I heard, or many people know about that. So that is the thing. Minu is saying, Sushant sir, yes, yes, and this is more better. Means like instead of going to Steve Jobs, who is not there on earth right now, Amitabh Bachchan, it's difficult to meet. You can directly reach to Sushant sir. Everyone here, maybe some are first time seeing him or listening to him, but still, we through us you can reach to Sushant sir. So study the master, and that talking to him is the best way to study your inspiration. And like there are a lot of other people there. Vijay sir, Colonel Aditya, Abba is there. So there are a lot of people here only. So study them, and it's not necessarily to study one person or get insights from one person. There are a lot of people. There are like find your community where you can talk to these kind of people. We are fortunate to have communities like those. Research topics is related to your means like whatever means like suppose you are thinking like certain dance form like say Zumba, or maybe some art which is yours, like some kind of things like origami or something. I'm just giving example. Do research about that. The words are very important. Research is not just reading about that. Try to find out everything about that. uh, if you are like if you are talking about digital marketing, then try to beat Rajvi. How to beat Rajvi into that area? So that kind of research you need to do. So who knows? Rajvi here, they will know how much you need to work on the any area. So what I'm saying, excuse me, you need to do a lot of research in your field. I mean, whatever you found out finally that this is my purpose, this is my thing, literally research it. Research and develop something, your thing into that. That will come automatically. You once you find out that this is my passion, other things will happen very naturally. Means like you will excel into that. So that is part of research. Researching, find a mentor. Yes, and here only we have a lot of mentors, not just ones. So find a mentor in your area. Suppose whatever you are passionate to do better into share market, find a mentor. And that's the better way to, because they mentors generally come with their failures, their experiences, and all those things. So I will say this is like kind of a shortcut to success in your field. Become self-aware. We already discussed about that. Continue learning. Learning is continuous process. If you talk about means I try to say or tell about me, I'm more of learner now than any phase of my life. Means like even engineering, I have not studied that much, but now I'm doing course, continuously learning something new every day. So that is a continuous process, definitely. Leadership, yes. Don't be a follower in everything, every area. That's the reason why you need to find your passion. You can really lead in that area if it is your thing. Uh, in your office work, you might be lagging because that's not your thing. But if you find out that dance is my thing, or sports, some particular sport is your thing, you can naturally lead. And that's the thing. Again, I'm talking about passion. Uh, show what you value, and those things build an audience. So again, this is a part of like a micro things, how to do that, how to lead your field, whatever you chose. So these are the guidance in that area. Health, no need to talk of, means this is must. There is no like alternative to that. Means uh, नहीं मैं if you might find that मेरा focus अभी health नहीं है, because you are your 20s or your 25th or you are in 30s, there might not be the health issues, but health is the where you are residing, and that's very important factor. It should be included in your daily goals. So we'll discuss about those daily goals in the next discussion. Mindset, yes, to develop mindset you need to work really, and best tool is reading good books, inspiring books, not just some novels and all those things. But yes, to develop right mindset, you can, apart from book, there are a lot of things you can do, like watching right kind of things on YouTube, or there are a lot of platforms now. No need to think. Meditation is one of the very good thing you need to include into daily life. Networking, that is part of, you can say, building wealth also, or that might be your if you are like aspiring to be a good leader, maybe politician, in that also everything, almost every field needs networking. Yes, so we'll instead of going details into this, but I'm just giving you the areas you need to work to grow rich. Okay, this is very simple. I kept it. It's like how to like now working on these things, designing life. So again, I'm just giving like 10 years goals, set 10 years goals, break it down to 5 years. So suppose, and we'll talk with examples, like your goal might be abundance. I want to be wealthy, financially free. So that might be, you need to financially free, you can set that goal, and you need to define well, and that is research part. What is financial free? We can we can discuss apart from this webinar also. Like what is the biggest means like financially free or abundance? Then set the goal. Maybe 10 years is enough. 10 years is good amount of time to change your life completely. Then you can break down 5 years. I will be debt free. Okay, I'm directly taking example instead of explaining what is designing life. Then we can do like 1 year goal is like I want to bring my debt by half. That might be, there might be way. That's again that every we need to like go into your personal life for that. Means like you have different like problems or opportunities there, so you can reduce your debt by half in 1 year. There might be some ways. Then 6 months goals, you are not just behind like uh, uh, reducing your debt. There are a lot of things to financial freedom. So you need to educate yourself in next 6 months about investing and all those things. 1 month, there might be the goals of about uh, finding where are you right now. It's like your current financial situation. So you can set a meeting with your financial planner and then evaluate it, have a second meeting, and that you can do in 1 month. So you need to set that goal also. And the daily goals, once you what you want to do, like maybe some knowledge, definitely there is a knowledge requirement, or start reading about what is exactly is financial freedom. Initially it is required, and then afterwards, once you've done the 1 month 6 months goal, you will be very good with the how to achieve that. So this is planning part. So planning, you start with big goal, bigger perspective, and you can then chunk down to the what you will do daily for that to achieve that. But when comes to implementation, it goes reverse. Reverse means you need to focus on daily goals, what you are doing for that. Because I'm for achieving the financial freedom, I'm setting up my business. For that, you need to work daily on your business, developing your business. You need to set means like then you will focus on what is my monthly goal and you will work on that, and like that. So this is the journey. Means like what I'm talking about is implementation part. So key takeout from this slide or this webinar, I will say, so work on your daily goals. Start designing your day. Design your day is one of the aspect of Grow Rich. Okay, so we can discuss this separately. Okay. Looking at time, I'm just means like going through these things. And what is Grow Rich now? Grow Rich is, as I mentioned, it is holistic approach. It's not about money for sure, and it's about a lot of things about like your desires and all those things. But obviously, money is a part of that. Being mindful with your money, being mindful with investing, and mindful with creating wealth. That might be saying looks like one thing, but yeah, we need to chunk down. That is the thing. It's like you need to plan things. How to first thing be mindful with money is your knowing about your money mindset. How you look at the money. That is the first step. It's like many times we have wrong perceptions about money, like पैसा सिर्फ बिजनेस में ही बनता है या फिर कुछ गलत करना पड़ता है, टैक्स की चोरी करनी पड़ती है, all those things. Because अगर हम कोई like बड़ा बिजनेसमैन को देखते हैं, then you think उसने कुछ गलत किया होगा. That is the perception. I have seen people talking like that till many years now, but recently changing, I will say, definitely saying, like you have seen people earning from YouTube. There are people here right now. There are people who are doing some startups and they are very crazy ideas and they are not doing anything wrong. There are a lot of horizons now opening where you can really earn money without breaking the laws, but you're doing something wrong. So that is one of the things which comes into money mindset. But like many times people feel having lot of money is not good. That is even people feel that because they think with the money there are a lot of problems also arise. But that is the wrong thing. That is totally wrong thing to even think about that. So these are the thing about money mindset. Investing is like to go deeper into that. Now we are clear about money. Money is how important it is and how you can earn and all those things. So now actually taking action. So being mindful with investing. Again, investing, people get inspired with like this kind of share market is not good, and like mutual fund is not actually a good tool to grow money, and a lot of things like that. So you need to first need to work on your psychology about all the things about creating wealth and how to means what are the exact ways to create wealth. So these are the all thing towards grow rich, and that is financially. We will focus only about finance now in this last slides. So average millennials are 62 years old. Many people think now मैं तो 40 का हो गया, मैं कहाँ पे business कर सकता हूँ. Now I'm in 50s, so now I need to think about retiring and think about settling down. But average millennials, not billionaires, I'm talking millennials are 62 years old. This is the world average. Majority of people don't take their finances seriously, and this is I am a good experience because just 1 month back I had one like a session with my friends from my college, and that is because the session is there because lot of people are not very serious. They don't know about mutual fund. I surprised how can they miss, like they done some SIPs and all those things, but they are not very aware about how mutual fund works and all those things. That was shocking, but that is my real experience. I've experienced that 1 month back, so you can understand. 20s, 30s are spent wasting money. Many people do like first thing, most of the youngster when they get job or they get into the earning money, first thing what they do is buying mobile. And spending things on like some like going like doing some branded clothes and all those things. But let's not discuss about that. And they should like invest those money onto like exploring life, traveling to different places, uh, attending some like powerful webinars, something like that. So yeah, while being mindful with money, you need to understand that there is a limited time. You are not forever young, or you are not here for forever. And don't waste it like average person. There are a lot of average person who are like wasting their money or their time or their energy or everything, time and energy, into doing like buying Netflix, watching TV, watching match, some like stupid matches or something like this. That like uh, कुछ लोग होते हैं कि उनको पसंद होता है कि 10 साल पुरानी मैच भी वो इतनी पैशन से देखते हैं जितने जैसे कि अभी लाइव चल रही है. बट दैट sometimes it's okay, but you should be very mindful about your time. And so you should put it into the work. We have seen like how much work you need to do to design your life around your purpose or around your passion. So uh, find out your work, where you need to work, and work on that area. And this is one of the my what we discuss into Grow Rich platform is about personal finance pyramid. So this is like many people take it very wrong, and this is my experience. This is from that webinar only where I presented. People like never get serious about insurance, which is very important, and like that is lifesaver. And in especially in pandemic, people realize the importance of insurance. And like even when we are talking about Grow Rich, where insurance is coming in between, but you do a lot of work, you spend 10 years goal, you send means like you have worked on that area about your passion, purpose, you give your blood and sweat to that for 10 years, and suddenly some misfortune happened in the end, and everything will wash up. So that's the reason insurance or something like that is. So basically protection is very important. Whatever you're doing it cautiously, but you need to, your responsibility is to protect it too. So to protect, it's not about like your life insurance, it's about health insurance and all those things. People, I have very close experience, like people like for 10 years of career, built a lot of wealth and done a lot of things with their life. But in this pandemic, they lost like 10 lakhs or something for their family. And that's very bad. And they were not having insurance. I have seen people like that in this pandemic. So you can imagine that. So if you are really grow rich, you need to take care of small things. Then this is about debt part and all those things, how much to debt. So again, this is instead of going in detail, this is my thing. I means we guide people into my platform about Grow Rich. But if we want to discuss it here, it is about like how much to keep it. Means like how much debt part should be there, and how much equity part should be there, and speculation. People in this pandemic, there is sudden rise happened into the demat accounts opening, because people thought चलो अभी घर पे बैठे हैं तो कुछ पैसा बनाते हैं शेयर मार्केट से, and जो भी ऐसे directly jump करते हैं without building their wealth pyramid, like they should be insured first, they should have enough contingency and allowance. I will share this here. So contingency allowance is one of the things where if you are losing the job or losing something because of maybe something like changing market, or maybe some disabilities or something misfortune, in that case the contingency allowance, like allowance there for your daily needs for 6 months or your monthly needs, whatever it is. And as I mentioned, we discussed a lot of things about finding your purpose, designing your life around your purpose. You have something, you must have assumed some amount of like uh, like money into that. But suppose there is like something happens and that washes away the money, washes away. You need to do work on this area which people really ignore, and that is the thing. That was the eureka moment in my session for a lot of participants. There were almost 30 people were there, and for them, no one was there with the contingency allowance. It's like the some amount into their maybe not necessarily into the bank account, maybe it is into the liquid funds or something like that, but there should be there. And I realize I've seen a lot of people not having that kind of cover, and that's the thing. You need to work on that area. Uh, After that, you can focus on like blue chip stocks and all those things. But yes, we are looking at it like a bigger picture. We are not going into the what are the blue chip stocks or what is equity investment. And the last thing is about intraday or something speculations like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, a lot of things are looking at nowadays, but you cannot jump directly onto Bitcoin or something like that, which are very risky instruments. So these are the things we can like. What is the what I'm talking about? The pyramid is like. Uh, you should have like if we takes want to take some take away from this session is about your about personal finance is like this: how to design your personal finance pyramid. This debt part should be as less as possible, optimum I will say, and your equity or your stock investment should be backbone of your pyramid. And then you can add the like your speculative instruments. And the way I explained it is like this should be your fifth gear or fourth gear, you can say. And many people, what they do, they are into the very early stage of their life or about their personal finance awareness, and they directly jump onto the intradays or some speculation, and they fail and they collapse. They collapse the whole pyramid. So that's the topic of discussion, or to need where you need guidance is like how to design your personal finance pyramid. And for that, definitely you need to start with your financial planner. But with Grow Rich, we can discuss about that in like initial discussions. And yes, that is the thing about maybe today's discussion is like Grow Rich. This is one of the important aspect of growing rich in your life. And yes, with that, I like to means like open up for the questions. Maybe they might be related to this or some other areas. So yes, Rajvi.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful session. May I please ask the audience now to ask questions? It's all open.
Okay, so we'll go here.
Vijay, sir, do you have a question?
No, I have no question, but I just said superb. Fantastic, Rahul.
Okay.
I know Rahul very well, so
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
not surprised that you have gone deep into that. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Enjoyed.
Okay, thank you, sir. Your appreciation is very valuable for me.
Very much. You deserve it.
Yeah, the session was really very insightful.
Okay,
the last session, the last slide, and in between the 6 tables which you showed, really interesting. I just have one question. What are the 3 things which you
Okay.
feel that will make Grow Rich?
Okay, so definitely I will say working means like what you really like. Working around that is very important. That is the one thing, most important thing. No, knowing on your maybe try to find out if you are spiritually inclined. If it is not, then it is maybe sometimes it is boring, kind of boring. But if you have a spiritual inclination, and many people have, they don't know about that. Like as I mentioned in very early stage, that you once you try cautiously trying to find out yourself, you will realize there is some spiritual inclination, because we are the spiritual beings. And so that you need to find, so spirituality or meditation is one of the must-have things, or you need to work on those areas. And definitely, in today's world, there is a lot of things changing and all those things. So getting mindful with your money mindset is very important. So I will say these are the three things are very important, in my opinion. And that might be different for different people, but you need to, in my view, these are the things.
Thank you, Rahul. Nicely put up.
Okay. Anyone else?
We have Abama, who's written in the chat box. Nice presentation, Rahul.
Okay. Thank you, Abba ma'am.
Do we have any other questions from anyone?
Abba ma'am must be having some question, I'm sure.
In fact, I really enjoyed the session, and very rightly put up things. I already mentioned my views continuously as and when the thoughts came into my mind.
Yeah.
I kept putting on.
Okay. Yeah. So for money related things, yes, one session is not enough. Even as I explained that pyramid, every section have one, we can have one session for that. Like insurance, many people find it boring, or people are talking about death and all those things. But without talking about some bad things, there is a lot of importance to insurance area. And other things are my favorite. Like I'm talking about debt related things, comparing it with equity related, market related. So only last slide, I have planned 10 sessions about that pyramid. I'm designing one of my course around that. And that is, it's not like just I'm doing that, that is my classmates are asking for that. So yeah, that is very important aspect. Thank you, Sushant sir. So I have seen. Yes, and about finding yourself, many times people think about currently what they can see in their life, and like a future, what they want to do and all those things. The past is mostly ignored part of our lives. We can learn a lot of things from our past. So yes, as our man mentioned, we should never save data that drags you. Yeah, there are a lot of very good insights in your past. Lot of indications are there which can guide you about you. Okay, yeah. So Aditya sir is still not there. Even he must be there. With some.
He's written something in the chat box. Thank you, Rahul. Amazing session.
Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've just seen. So anything is like you are all our mentors, Vijay sir, Aditya sir, Sushant sir, some input from your side about say personal finance or maybe passion, knowing yourself. Yes, we need your inputs from definitely from your experiences. Sushant sir, please. Know yourself.
For me, the 3 pointers, if you the same question which I asked you, if I ask the same question for myself, the 3 inputs which I see is right resources at the right time. That is what I feel that's more important. Secondly, the money mindset. Yes, that is very, very important. You need to have that mindset. Without the mindset, the money does not grow. And the third
Grow.
important factor is the vision which the team carries. It's not a one person vision, it's a team vision.
Yeah.
So that is what I see
Agree.
is very, very, very important to grow rich altogether.
Okay. So again, same question to Vijay sir.
Yeah, my opinion is that one must change the limiting beliefs that people have about money. People think that money is bad, and that actually gets reflected in our language also. I heard an owner of a IT company in Pune. I was there as a guest when he was speaking as a chief guest. So he said in Marathi, the parents generally push their children to get into a government job rather than a business. And the language is Mala mulga nogrit lagla. But if he gets into business, he says Mala mulga dhandyat padla. Matlab, you fall into the business, but get into a naukri. That means business is so bad. So typical middle class mentality saying that money is not good. You should not aspire for money. That gets into our subconscious mind. We don't want to get into investment in share market. We do not. We want to just put it in fixed deposit. Knowing fully well that fixed deposit actually depletes the money because it doesn't catch up with the inflation. But no, share market mein nahi jane.
Yes.
वो पड़ेगा.
And that's what I realized.
That work on the subconscious
Even in
mind first, then things will improve. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Yes, Abha ma'am, your 3 things.
आदित्य जी आ गए हैं ऑनलाइन पे, पहले उनसे पूछ लो, मैं तो अपनी बातें कह ही रही हूँ.
सबसे पहले अभा जी, वेलकम टू पुणे.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome to Pune, ma'am. Even I'm in Pune.
Wow.
So Rahul, you can conduct one session for all the Puneites again.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yes.
पुणे का मेजॉरिटी है, आप पुणे का मेजॉरिटी अभी.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah.
I am also ex Pune. Yes. 10 years in Pune.
मेरा आना जाना रहता है.
Okay.
Then next session we can have in Pune, where the moment things improve, जैसे second vaccine लग जाती है सबकी, फिर we'll have a live session with Rahul.
Yeah, definitely.
फ्लाइट का टिकट भेजना पड़ेगा मीनू को.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
By that time, Meenu might be in China.
सर मैं बंजारी हूँ, मैं पहुंच जाऊंगी.
I would really like to thank everyone for being here. I'll just close this recording so that we can have this conversation